Welcome to the online worship service of the Universalist Unitarian Church of Riverside. Today is April 12th, 2020. Happy Easter! Our opening hymn is Lo, the Day of Days is Here. Please rise in spirit. For our call to worship, please read with me our mission statement. Our mission is to foster a diverse religious community that celebrates life, affirms the individual, encourages spiritual growth and open thought, and works to advance social justice and environmental sustainability. Once again, welcome to the online worship service of the Universalist Unitarian Church of Riverside. We invite you to worship with us with an open mind and an open heart. Today we have Simone Chiodini speaking on Easter traditions. Simone's sermon description says, discussing traditions pertaining to Easter and Eostre in the time of coronavirus. Simone Chiodini has finished her academic work at Star King School for the Ministry and will soon be starting her clinical pastoral education at Loma Linda University Medical Center this summer. She is a practicing Taoist UU and student of multiple religious philosophies and mythologies. She is also a science fiction writer and current resident of California. We have a couple of announcements we would like for you to keep in mind. Camp to Benneville Pines registration for summer and fall adult and family camps is open. Go to the camp's website, www.uucamp.org, and click on the Register for Camp button. There's been a lot of coronavirus, COVID-19, hype and misinformation circulating. You can get the most accurate and up-to-date information specific to Riverside County and San Bernardino County at these websites. The Riverside University Health System Public Health Coronavirus Updates are at www.rivcoph.org/coronavirus. The San Bernardino County Public Health Coronavirus Updates are at wp.spcounty.gov/dph/coronavirus. A word of caution. Several churches have had members receive scam donation emails pertaining to be from their church or their pastor. If you receive an email asking for a donation, please verify that it did come from our church. Do not click on any link in the email, and do not reply to the email. Send a separate email or give a call to our church office. The church office email is admin@uuchurchofriverside.org. The church office phone is 951-686-6515. Let us acknowledge that we walk upon the traditional territories of the Moronga, the original people of this land, who continue to cry out for justice and self-determination. In honor of the Moronga people, we, the Universalist Unitarian Church of Riverside, light this sacred flame as the stewards of this sacred and holy place. We are blessed with a space and opportunity to strive to live out our common principles, to bring justice, equity, and compassion into our daily lives, to resist all that threatens the earth and her people, and to live out our dream of a world community of peace, liberty, and justice for all. Let these thoughts carry us forth as we journey and worship together. The chalice is the sacred symbol of our faith. We light it to remind us of the light of reason, the warmth of community, and the flame of hope. Our chalice lighting is May the Great Spirit of Many Names by Simone Chiodini.
May the Great Spirit of Many Names see us. May the Mother of all things hear us. May the Creator know our secret heart. And may we understand that they are all one unified being.
Our next hymn is Morning Has Broken. Please rise once more in spirit. Sharing joys and concerns is an important part of belonging to this beloved community. Our caring network will collect them during each week. Then on each Sunday, we will read what has been received since the previous Sunday. Please email or text your joys and concerns to Dinah Rowe, our Caring Network Coordinator. Her email is ramblinroes22, RAMBLINROES22 @yahoo.com. Her cell phone number is 909-645-2885. Dinah's phone can receive texts, but it has been having trouble receiving phone calls. If you wish to talk with Dinah, please call Bill Rowe's cell phone, 909-835-5467. We have one continuing long-term concern. Gail Woodbury remains confined to bed in a convalescent home in Rialto. A concern, when shared, is divided. We place a stone in our water chalice for all the concerns we have. Know that we support each other. This week, we have 3 joys to share. The first is we have no known COVID-19 illness in our church family. Second, Tom Blackburn has recovered from his cold. And third, the connection we have as a church family. Janice Levi loves phone calls. Dinah spoke to her this week, and Janice said it was so nice to hear another person's voice. Please consider calling each other this week and connecting. A joy, when it is shared, is multiplied. We place a stone in our water chalice for all the joy we have. Know that we celebrate together. Sharing our stewardship is how we can give of ourselves. We take 3 types of collections every week. The first 2 are for our Riverside community. We collect dry good food items for the food insecure, such as pasta, granola bars, crackers, and powdered milk. We also collect hygiene items for anyone who needs them, such as toothbrushes, travel-size soaps, shampoos, shaving kits, and socks. Our Social Justice Committee distributes these in front of our church every Thursday morning. Please email the church office to make an appointment to bring the food and hygiene items. Great Lakes script cards and Stater Brother cards can also be donated to help purchase food and hygiene items. You can get these through our church office. Once again, the church office email is admin@uuchurchofriverside.org. Our third collection is Sharing Our Treasure. This offering is how we fund all that we provide to our congregation and our neighbors. It is also how we care for our beloved and aging church. We have several ways that we can accept your donation. You may mail your donation to the church office. Please, no cash. Our church office address is Universalist Unitarian Church of Riverside, 3657 Lemon Street, Riverside, California, 92501. You can also make a digital donation. You may visit our website for a PayPal link at uuchurchofriverside.org/community/donate. If you have a smartphone, you may use the QR code displayed now to go to PayPal. We have a wonderful way to financially support our church at no cost to us. Great Lakes script cards for places like Amazon, Smart & Final, Vons, Arco, Chevron, Kohl's, Olive Garden, Starbucks, and Wendy's, and so many other places are available from Diner Row or through our church office. If you buy a script card for, say, $10 at Starbucks, you get to buy $10 of Grande non-fat decaf quad shot no whip 2 extra pumps white chocolate mochas, all to go. And our church receives a percentage of the script price. We also have Stater Brother cards for your grocery shopping that also earns our church a percentage. Go shopping at Stater Brothers and you might even find a package of TP rolls. Please contact Dinah or the church office to purchase script cards and Stater Brothers cards. Once more, Dinah's email is ramblingrose22@yahoo.com and the church office email is admin@uuchurchofriverside.org. You can also help us when making purchases through the Amazon Smile program. Go to smile.amazon.com, be sure to have the smile dot at the front, and choose Universalist Unitarian Church as your charity. We receive 0.5% of your qualifying purchases. Additionally, by using Amazon gift cards purchased through our script cards program, we receive both the script card percentage and the Amazon Smile percentage. Please donate as the Spirit moves you by whatever method works best for you. Thank you for your generosity. And to those who give of their time and their talent, thank you for your generous care and attention. Our meditation is In the Ever-Present Light of Day by Simone Chiodini.
In the ever-present light of day, may we breathe in lightness and joy. May we breathe out shadow and sorrow. Breathe in pleasure. Breathe out pain. Today is a day of overcoming obstacles. Celebrate peace. Celebrate joy. Celebrate triumph. Thank you. Hi. Happy Easter. Happy Passover. Happy sacrifice of the Queen's Consort. Are you familiar with the last one? In ancient matriarchal agrarian societies along the Mediterranean, the queen would take a husband for a year, and at the end of that year, he would be sacrificed to ensure a good harvest for the coming growing season. The next husband would be chosen through a contest of stamina. Whomever won the foot race or killed a boar or bull, etc., would be next to take up the hand of the queen. With the changeover to a more patriarchal agrarian society along the Mediterranean, the tales of conquest of stamina changed to winning the hand of a beautiful princess. Think of Atalanta or Andromeda. In Greek mythology, however, the story of perseverance did not change. In Catholic tradition, Jesus carries his cross through the 14 stations. This walk is a test of stamina and perseverance. It is commandeered by pagan Roman soldiers who might have understood the significance. Instead of getting to marry the queen for a year or the princess, this step is bypassed and Jesus is tortured by the Romans and crucified on the pagan feast day of Eostre. which coincidentally happened at the same time as Passover. The sacrifice of the Queen's consort took place. It was at the beginning of the growing season. In patriarchal Roman times, they had done away with the sacrifice of the king, the harvest king, during Eostre, and it was only remembered symbolically. The German name for Eostre was Ostara, the goddess of spring. When Jesus rises from the dead, much like the god Osiris in Egyptian mythology, he inherits the kingdom of heaven. Both Jesus and Osiris led a life of stamina and perseverance, only to be betrayed by a friend. In the case of Jesus, it was his apostle Judas. In the case of Osiris, it was his brother Set. The lesson we can take from this season, then, is stamina leads to its own reward. And perseverance also leads to its own reward. We don't have to sacrifice ourselves at the end of the journey. We are not likely to become gods or kings and queens at the end of our pursuits, but we still ought to persevere. My grandpa Buddy was a podiatrist. He was also a runner. He ran marathons and ultramarathons all over the country and the world until he was 80. Then his mind started to fail him and he died 7 years later. However, while he was still running, he never wavered and he always persevered. That is how I will remember him. He was the king of fitness. He lifted weights, he played football, and he boxed. He was the ultimate athlete. He was also an intelligent doctor who kept current in his field. He was always going to conferences to learn how to be a better foot doctor, and he made sure that his family always wore good shoes. In his life, he won his test of perseverance. Today we can learn something from a life well lived. We have our own crosses to bear today, such as staying healthy in the wake of this worldwide pandemic. The coronavirus is scary for us. We are all trying to stay safe amidst so much uncertainty and death. This is our test of stamina. In our lives, we have a long, tough race of perseverance to run, but we will run it. We will survive through this pandemic and come out the other side, strong and healthy. We do not need to sacrifice ourselves at the end of this pandemic because that is the promise of Easter. As Universalists, we believe in universal salvation. That is what Easter means for us. So I call on all of you to thrive. Do what you need to do to stay healthy. Stay at least 6 feet apart from others. Wash your hands regularly. Stay away from crowds. Let's win this test of perseverance and survive. I know it's difficult and a bit lonely, but here is our reward, life. We get to stay healthy. Let this time be remembered as a time you survived a worldwide pandemic. This time you survived. Happy Easter.
Our closing hymn is Guide My Feet, Please Rise in Spirit. For our benediction, please close your eyes and reach out to each other in your thoughts. Feel the connection between us, the interconnected web joining us as a community, a church family. The benediction is Blessings by Simone Chiodini.
Peace Shalom, Salam, Namaste, and blessed be. Blessings to you, to your family, and to your friends. May we all send and receive healing energy and be strong in both mind and body. Peace, shalom, salam, namaste, and blessed be.
Please find important information and links, including those given in this video, in the video description below. Thank you.